Good evening all. Another evening trekking, glorious sunshine and no risk of rain again. I'm heading on a Greater Butterfly Orchid hunt in and around Clipsham Quarry, where I know in the past Greater Butterflies have grown, but I'm doing it a different way this year. I'm going to go in from the back, and I've never done this. I'm coming in via Pickworth in order to go through, I think it's Great Pickworth Wood or Pickworth Wood, whatever it's called. Why? Because it butts up to Clipsham Quarry, and I've always had a theory that's where Greater Butterfly Orchids have come from, and I think if I go through the wood, there's a chance I might find some Greater Butterflies in the wood itself, and if I don't, then the fallback will be Clipsham Quarry, which we should hopefully, if I can find my way through the wood, we should hopefully come out at. So that's the challenge. Greater Butterfly Orchids. We're approaching the entry point of Pickworth Wood. There's two real challenges or risks to this one. One is getting lost in the wood because it's quite a dense wood and not usually easy. I've tried to come in before from the Clipsham side and given up. It can be quite tricky, so I've got to get through this wood. And the second risk is whether they're going to be open. According to social media, they seem to be open all over the UK, south and north of Peterborough, so I'm reasonably confident they won't be fully open, but I'm expecting them to be in flower, at least to a degree. And those are my two gambles really. I suppose finding one should be another one, but I'm fairly confident we'll find one at least at the quarry if we don't find one in the wood. Fingers crossed. The plan will be to get to the back of the wood, which is probably at the end of the path here in the distance, which would put us level with the quarry, and then swing left and sort of just batter our way through the wood and see what we can find, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, come out at the quarry. That's the plan. Right, I think we're coming up to the end of the path, so we're going to have to hook left into the jungle somewhere. Right, I'll battle our way through here. Whoa, that looks a bit ropey. Might go for plan B actually. Oh great, fences. I knew this was going to be awkward. Not sure where this is going to lead us, but I've got a big fence on the left and I've got a big fence on the right, so I don't have a lot of options here. I might be able to get into the wood here. Oh, it's a battle to get through here. Yeah, too much growth at the moment for greater butterflies, but Seems to be clearing up a wee bit, so fingers crossed. Right, the goal now is simply find a quarry. I think that's our best bet, our only bet. I think I'm going in the right direction. That's about as good as it gets. By my reckoning, the quarry should be just ahead. Might be a bank or something ahead of us, but I think that's the edge of where I want to get to. Hopefully, otherwise I'm lost. Yeah, got to clamber up this somehow. Up we go. Oh, fence, that's all we need, isn't it? That is all we need. Right, that's the fence sorted. Just. I need to get up there somehow. Let me through. Oh. Nearly there, nearly there. Ah, get off me. Everything's got thorns on it. Ah, hallelujah. Oh. What the quarry. Well, the trip through Pickworth Wood didn't work very well. I might have a look on the way back, but that wasn't very good. As I feared. Right, please find me a greater butterfly orchid, otherwise I'm going to get really depressed. Hallelujah. There we go. We have a greater butterfly orchid. Hopefully we'll find a few more, but at least we've got one. I can see another one down there. I think it's in bud rather than in flower. Just double check. Yeah, that one's a week to 10 days away from flowering, but it is a butterfly orchid. Always a good head of Twayblade here at Clipsham. Need some more butterflies though. There's another one, glowing in the sunshine. That's a nice one. About 2/3 open, looking good in the sun. There are a few real tiddlers by way of common spotted dotted around. They're only just opening. Nicely marked pair of common spotteds. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's number 3 in flower. That one in fact is almost starting to go over. So we've got a right mixed bag in bud, in flower, and starting to lose it. Sure, from up above I could see something down here. Yep, yep. A little one. Only just opening, only a tiddler. But that's the 4th one in flower. One short of what I'd like to have seen. I think I can see the 5th one. I think I can get through. Yeah, yeah. It's hiding behind those painfully prickly things that are ripping my legs to pieces, but who cares? That's number 5 in flower, and as you've no doubt spotted, to the right and below it is another one in bud. I'm on a roll. Yeah, there. I knew it was somewhere in view. Unfortunately not in flower, that one. I can't believe this. They're clocking up everywhere. Number 6, I believe. I'm losing count now. And there's another one just down the slope in front of me. So we're well past 5. Excellent. This one was just about 2 foot away from the last one. Not open, half open. And bear with me because there's another one. Just to confuse matters, this one is almost going over, browning off. Right, with the light fading and the sun dropping fast, I need to get out of here. And I think that fence in the distance over there was the one I walked along, so if I can walk in a straight line towards that, I've got a hope of not getting lost. I'm quite enjoying some of these tiddly little common spotteds. According to my Ordnance Survey map online, I should be back on the path that we came in on. Don't look like it, does it? But I seem to be on a faint path of some sort, so we'll stick with it. The direction is good. Well, there's no Greater Butterfly Orchids in the woods, but I am deep in the woods at the moment, and it's still common spotteds popping up. So yeah, the terrain's okay for orchids, just not Greater Butterfly. That's okay. I think that's our path up ahead. It's definitely these rides, these paths that are running, crisscrossing through the woods that have got the orchids. Not greater butterflies, there might be some lurking, but certainly lots of common spotted. They're all very young at the moment. A couple of weeks' time they'll look quite good. You know, it may be something in the future to come back for a good 2 or 3 hours and just go up and down the rides, get the timing right, and you never know what we might find. We've escaped. The sun is setting on the horizon. What more could you want? It's 9:15. It's past my bedtime. That was worth it in the end. What was it, 7, 8, 9 probably. Greater butterfly orchids in flower, and maybe 3, 4, 5 in bud. I can't count above 5. And yeah, that was worthwhile. I'd like to have seen some in the woods because I've always thought there probably was some, and there may well be some. The route I took getting in there was absolutely sketchy as hell. Coming back, I came down some of the rides and there's a lot of orchids. They're all common spotted, but you know, if I looked a bit closer, went down a few more rides, who's to say there isn't a greater butterfly or 2 down there. So maybe in a future season I'll come down for 2 or 3 hours and just go up and down all the rides, probably mid to late June, give the common spotted a chance to grow and see what Pickworth Wood has really got to show. But great to see Clipsham Quarry still performing, especially as we've lost fine shade wood now. So this is the only greater butterfly orchid site that I'm aware of anywhere near Peterborough. So it's still doing its job, and it's always great to see those wonderful orchids. So many thanks for coming along with me, and hope you enjoyed some of it. Next trip out, Wednesday. And that's Castor Hanglands, the annual Welcome to Summer Castor Hanglands, what used to be the finest orchid site in Peterborough, but one that's been on the slide in recent years. So I'll have a lot of fingers crossed this Wednesday that it's going to have turned the corner and we'll be delivering the goods again. So as I say, thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you later in the week.